Hi everyone. In today's video, we're going to be talking about creating lookbooks. Now from your home page, you can access the lookbook section of the app by opening up your side menu, selecting clienteling, and choosing lookbooks in that section. Now here you're going to be brought to a page that defaults to the customer pages tab, and this is where it'll show you any and all of those lookbooks that you've previously created for your clients. Now because when you are creating a lookbook, you're creating a web page for your client that can be updated at any time. Remember that this is where you'll be able to update the content within that page. You can also select any existing lookbook, change the items or change the description or title to be relevant to your client. Your clients themselves can always bookmark their lookbook page and return to the exact same URL at any time to view your updates. Now let's create our very first lookbook. To do that, I'm going to be selecting Create a Customer Page at the bottom of my screen. This is first and foremost going to require me to select my contact, and it's important to note that only one contact at a time can be chosen when sending out a lookbook. Remember that this is meant to be a personal page for your client. By choosing Select from Contacts, I'll access my Salesforce contact list, where I can choose the contact that I'd like to send my look to, and choose Done in the top right corner. Now I'll be given the opportunity to select a customer page name. Now this is the name that displays on the customer page inbox that we were reviewing previously. With that in mind, the customer page name is only going to be visible to you, so it's always important to be descriptive and let yourself know why you've created this particular lookbook. Here I've chosen to write Holidays 2021, so I know that when we are in the holiday period of 2022, this lookbook will likely require an update. Next, we'll want to create the actual content that is visible on the lookbook itself. You'll notice that I have the option to select products or select a look. For today's example, we're going to be going through the select product option. However, if you've previously created looks in the My Look section of your app, you can always reuse the same title, description, and product attachments in order to create multiple lookbooks for clients using the same content. Now by choosing Select Products, I'll be brought back to the product library where again I have access to any and all items that have been made available through the Salesforce app. Here I can always search for my items using the search bar at the top, view any recently used items, any favorited items, or browse some of the L1 categories that have been made available in this feed. For today's example, we're going to choose Fine Jewelry, and we'll choose All for simplicity, before selecting the items that we want to be visible on our lookbook. Note that here you have the opportunity to add up to 10 products for your client on this page, and once you're happy with your selections, you're going to be choosing Attach in the top right corner in order to continue editing the page for your client. Here I'll be asked to enter a title once again. However, while the previous title was only visible to myself, the title that I'll be entering here is going to be visible on the page for my client. So remember that when entering your title and your description, you're going to want to be as captivating as possible and be sure to include any required contextual information for the purpose of the lookbook that you're sending their way. Once I've entered my title and my description, I can always choose the Add Products option to add additional items if I've missed any, or scroll down to see the items that I've already attached. Here, just like the storefront, I can always rearrange my items using the vertical lines in the top right, choose the red X to remove an item, or select the small pencil icon in order to add a custom description to that item on the page. If I'm happy with my title, my description, and the items that I've chosen, I'm going to use the Save option in the top right in order to view a preview of the lookbook that I'll be sending out. Here on this page, if I were to scroll down, I can see that my title, my description, and the items that I've selected are now visible. When I'm ready, I'm going to send this to my client by choosing the Publish option in the top right corner. Here, with a quick confirmation, an email will be then sent to my client where they can click through and see the page live on a browser. Remember that you can always suggest that they bookmark these pages. They can always return to the same items, or if you're updating them over time, they'll be able to view any of the updates that you make. Now let's cover My Looks. To do so, I'm going to select the My Look tab at the very top of my screen. Now here again, just like with customer pages, it's going to show me any and all of those pages that I've previously created. Similarly, to create my very first look, I'm going to choose Create a Look at the very bottom of my page. Now when creating a customer page from scratch, you might remember that it required me to select my contact right away. When creating a page through My Looks, we know that you might be reusing this for multiple contacts. And so, you're solely going to be creating the actual content of that page in order to make it accessible when creating a brand new customer page. Here, I'll be entering my customer-facing title and description, as well as my product attachments. Just like with a customer page lookbook, if I'm happy with my title, I'm happy with my description, and I'm happy with the items that I've selected, I'm going to choose Save in the top right corner. Now we've successfully created our very first My Look. Now My Looks can be thought of as templates that you're going to reuse to send to multiple clients. In order to actually send these pages out, you can also select them in the My Looks inbox and choose Attach to a Customer page at the very top. This is going to then allow you to select the contact that you'd like to receive this communication. Similarly, when creating a customer page, just like we did earlier in today's video, we can always choose the My Look option as opposed to selecting new custom products in order to bring in the title, description, and pre-selected items of a My Look that we've created. And there you have it. That's all you'll need to know about creating and managing lookbooks within the Salesflower app.